Lebanon announces partial Hezbollah-Israel. Ceasefire amid ongoing fighting. Lebanon says a partial ceasefire has been reached between Hezbollah and Israel in an effort to reduce tensions in the conflict that has killed thousands and become linked to the broader war involving the United States, Israel, and Iran. According to Lebanon's embassy in Washington, the agreement calls for Israel to refrain from conducting strikes on Beirut and Hezbollah-controlled suburbs, while Hezbollah would halt attacks on Israel. Lebanese officials said the arrangement does not amount to a full end to the conflict. Despite the announcement, fighting continued in southern Lebanon on Monday. Early Tuesday, the Israeli military reported intercepting 2 projectiles launched from Lebanon into northern Israel. No injuries were reported. U.S. President Donald Trump announced the agreement and said Hezbollah, through intermediaries, had pledged not to attack Israel. Trump also said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu agreed to pull back forces preparing for operations against Beirut. However, Netanyahu later stated that Israeli military operations in southern Lebanon would continue. Israeli ground forces are reportedly advancing toward the Zaharani River, marking their deepest incursion into Lebanon in 25 years. Hezbollah lawmaker Hassan Fadlallah said the group would support a comprehensive ceasefire across Lebanon if it leads to the withdrawal of Israeli forces. He did not specify whether Hezbollah would suspend attacks on Israeli territory under the current arrangement. Lebanon said it plans to seek an expansion of the ceasefire during talks with Israel scheduled to take place in Washington on Wednesday. The developments come as efforts continue to revive negotiations aimed at ending the broader conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. The diplomatic process has remained stalled for weeks, despite a fragile ceasefire. Iran has maintained that an end to Israeli military operations in Lebanon is necessary for any wider agreement, while the United States has described the Lebanon conflict and the broader war as separate issues. Meanwhile, Iranian state media reported that Tehran had halted indirect peace negotiations with Washington and could reconsider the ceasefire that has largely held since early April. There has been no direct confirmation from Iranian officials. President Trump said he had not received any communication from Iran and indicated he was unconcerned about the future of the talks. At the same time, the head of Iran's Revolutionary Guard's Quds Force, Esmail Khani, threatened to expand maritime pressure beyond the Strait of Hormuz to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Another key global shipping route, concerns over regional instability contributed to a 4% rise in oil prices on Monday as markets monitored developments across the Middle East. The situation remains fluid, with diplomatic efforts continuing alongside ongoing military activity in southern Lebanon.